In Kenosha, I've really noticed from talking to other home visitors on the team that moms in the area are very in need of mental support and emotional support. I think that within any community, you're going to find moms and just people in general who have feelings and uh, stigmas around mental health, and it can be tricky to talk about. But I think that when it is regarding mom's mental health and how mom's doing, people often just see it as just the baby blues or just hormonal changes, when there's so much more that goes into what mental health looks like for a new mom. In Kenosha, I've heard from a lot of home visitors that a lot of moms are struggling in a variety of ways. So it's not always financially, it's not always in a family stressor. It's not always just like the stressors that we're used to hearing, but every mom deserves an individualized approach. And simply being in Kenosha makes you different from a mom across the country. Like every mom is deserving of an individualized approach to support her mental well-being. What we're trying to do is still being met with a lot of resistance, because not everyone is comfortable talking about, the dark thoughts, or especially when it comes to talking about dark thoughts regarding a child, or regarding being a mother. It's so quickly, it's like, aren't you loving this and this new stage of life, and it's bringing so much joy. And that's not the case for everyone. Like, you can love your child and love that you're a mom and still be struggling and still be having a hard time. That doesn't impact the love you have for your child or your ability to be a good mother. You just need support. And with support, people can get better. It's proven. Some indications that I think are pretty clear cut as far as signs for it being time to call it for help and call it for support are very common, like just feeling tired all the time. I think that a lot of people write off fatigue and, oh, I'm tired. It's just a part of motherhood or a part of parenthood. But there is limits to everything. And, they say if you see something, say something. We as humans feel when something is off, and it's much better to ask for help and need minimal support than to go unnoticed and not get support at all. Above all else, my go-to is just saying, if you feel like yourself, if having this baby has left you feeling very, very different fundamentally and not in a good way, that's the biggest red flag. That's the biggest key that you should go and look for support. People can look for support, whether it be through their child's pediatrician or whether it be through a family member. But not everyone feels comfortable talking to even those people in their life. So by being here and being in this role, I hope to provide just another avenue of support and being another person who someone can reach out to if they really don't feel like they have anyone else, or anyone else that they feel like sharing that with. I'm here with open ears, and I'm here with the tools to support and help you get through this. You're focused on this one human's life, and in the process, everything else that we've learned and everything else that we've tried to understand about ourselves through the years before this baby, we kind of lose in an instance. We lose our identity, we lose our sense of self, and it's just, how can I make sure this human survives? In the process, we get swept under the rug, and our needs get swept under the rug, and we can only pour from a cup that's full. And in pouring and pouring into this child, we're just draining. And I think that it's beyond time we bring light to how many parents need support and need help filling their own cup.